Morning, everybody. Big Box Dave here from Magic the Gathering Attitude. So, yeah, as promised, here's another a flea market find. So these are Mr. Guys. I was actually looking at my closet. I'm like, have I looked through this one yet? And I'm like, no, wait, this one's Mr. Guys. So I have to do his first. I do have one more two two storage box myself. So I have to like go through it real quick because I don't want to double tap anything, you know. So yep. Here we go. Right. I definitely haven't gone through this one because that would have been organized. Okay, we got some newer stuff. So we got some Ikoria. I saw Battle for Zendikar. Did see some old Zendikar. We got some M14 here. Detroit's Target Land. Land Destruct. Okay. You get some. Wow, you get some interesting stuff here. I mean, War of the Spark, Throne of Eldraine. You know, you get some. Yeah, it's some newer stuff. Jeez, Ikoria definitely is newer. That's within the last couple of years. Some master sets. There we go. Not Amonkhet. Pyramid. Why can't I think of the name of it? it's that block. There we go. We get some more. Ooh, okay. Actually, that's a rare. Might be bulk rare, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out. There's some older stuff like down that way. Maybe I should have started with the older stuff. Way to go, Solari. You need to keep us in suspense now, because you're only going to do half this box, maybe. Dick. So, but yeah, no, that was pretty cool yesterday of Chris to reach out to me, and again, it was just very random by him too. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pay that favor right back, man. So it's those little things, man. We get some Innistrad, OG Innistrad. So, and hey, by the way, let me know if I hit something in here, guys. All right, that I may have passed up. And that's probably going to happen. That's probably going to happen. Jake Johnson is notoriously good for it. Pause for the cause, guys. I'm just going to organize this stuff. Stand by. And we're back. Okay, regular Sanctum, 25 cents, 26 cents, whatever it was. All right, here we go. Yeah, so no, it was just cool of him to text in, and it just happened to be like kind of a down day for me, and I was just finishing up waxing my truck, and he piped in, and it was really cool. A Boreal Grazer, actually a Boreal Grazer. That's I know it's over 50 cents, but it might be over the dollar mark. Man, these are all upside down. This is gonna drive me nuts. Ugh, sorry guys, this is. You can definitely tell I've not gone through this. So, my obsessive compulsiveness would not allow for this to happen. So, but yeah, this looks like all newer stuff. I mean, that's return, Ravnica. Okay, that's a little older. Oh, actually, it's an unset. So, not unglued. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, I think it's an unglued. But yeah, no, it's just it was really neat, and that's just the type of community we got, you know. And there's a select few that do have my phone number, that I've built a rapport with, you know, in the short time we've had a channel. But quite honestly, I'll give the freaking thing out to anybody. I don't care, you know. If I don't like it in the end, I'll just block it, you know. So that's only happened once. So, but it won't happen again. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I mean? So there you have it. But yeah, no, it's just cool to have that kind of correspondence with people, for sure. And the good thing about it is that he was kind of having a miserable day himself, and that's why he was reaching out to somebody, and that's just, again, like I said in the video, it's just something that I was used to doing. Ooh, we get some Urza Saga here. Back in the day. Damn it. Okay. Some Drakeys. Yeah, well, there's two different color Drakeys. See that shit? I don't know if that means anything, but could. Nope, there's another Drake. Wow, those are way lighter. Look at that. Look at the difference there. No idea what that means. But yeah, somebody hit me up. They know that about Penril Drake, if that's just a misprint. So so just to refresh everybody's memory, one of these boxes is $80. It's $40 per sleeve. So that's how that goes. We will be going down to see our guy at some point. Oh, Ruin of Protection Black. That's right. They have the Ruin of Protections in Urza Saga. All right. And yeah, so yeah, we'll head down there. We'll check them out. We'll see what more we got. So I got a few more of these. These are always good. These are always fun to go through, and they're fun to go through with you guys. You guys you give me a lot of feedback on this stuff, so thank you. All right, pause the cause. I'm just gonna organize this, and we're back. Okay, yeah, nothing big. Obviously, that was just more of an organization pause there. So let's looks like we get some older stuff down here. So we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So yeah. So I was checking out some of the comments last night. In the videos, I try to. That's the other thing too, is I try to answer everybody's comment. I think some Onslaught, M13, some old stuff right there. And I don't always get to it, but generally I do, because I like the correspondence with you guys. Honestly, I like you learn things about people. Not that I'm trying to be nosy or anything. It's just you guys know about me, and I like to know about you. That's it. But anyway, Chief Reed, he's the one that sent me the misprints and those limited cards, which were amazing. He was at a base. Actually, I could say because he said it in the comments. But he was at Fort Bragg, which was my original stomping grounds. And that's when I had hair like a Viking, steely-eyed leader of men. Now look at me. But no, he was ripping. Ooh, there you go. Together forever. Oh, sorry, squirrel. It's a rare. I'm just putting it off the side. And he ripped a draft game. And he ended up winning. And so he made some trades with like a 15-year-old kid after the one that he put a whooping on. So I thought that was a pretty cool story, man. So, and I will answer that, Chief. I will. I saw it this morning. I'm like, I really want to take my time and answer that one. Jesus. Okay, these are all upside down. All right. Oh, man, that must be driving you guys nuts on this camera. I might have to do this one in short spurts, because this is like just buckshot all over the place. So, there's some old Zendy right there. Some old bulk Zendy, for sure. So, I want to go through it a little slow. A little bit. Okay, it seems to be kind of... The ship seems to be kind of righted. But anyway, I just thought that was a cool story. So, my story, if you guys haven't heard it, is I got into Magic in late 94, early 95. So, like, revised Ice Age time. And... I got out actually 1999. I got out late 99, early 2000. I did grab up 15 Urza Saga packs, and I remember it was 15 because whatever 15 times 15 came out to be, that's what it ended up being, and I just can't remember off the top of my head. But I got out because I joined the Army in 2000, and I thought I was never going to pick the game back up. So, but I put everything away, put it in a shoebox type of deal, like one of those. I mean, I sleeved all my stuff. So, and I did have, actually pause for the call, stand by. And we're back. Okay. So no, what I was trying to say is that I did pull a Gaia's Cradle out then, and when I got reintroduced back to the game in 2015, it was at the Battle of Zendikar block. And I was actually talking to Chris, and these are all upside down, sorry guys. I was talking to Chris about that last night, and it was a draft, and I was in uniform. I just got off of work. My buddy's like, "Hey, we're going down to Battleground." It was in Plainville at the time, and now it's in Norton, Massachusetts. There's an old artifact, Mercadian Mass too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to flip her. There we go. Oh, I may have bitten off a little more than I can chew on this one. So sorry guys. I'm trying to show you every card too, you know. So anyway, yeah. So there I was. And Chief Reed's story reminded me of my reintroduction. I had been out of Magic for 15 years. So you got to remember, back in that time, when I got out, they just started with the gold, silver, and non-silver, like just to delineate what's rare, what's uncommon, etc., etc. So I didn't know orange was mythic. So as my luck would have it, I pull out an Ulamog in my first pack. I'm like, oh, 10-10 for 10. This is a draft. I'm never gonna be able to cast this thing. So I passed it off. I think I took like a dual land too at that. And the kid beside me is like, really? You know, and I think I said that too. I'm like, really what? I go, yeah, good luck casting that one, bro. He's like, you're an idiot. You know, he just kind of looked at me and gave me that shrug. I'm like, what? I want to throttle him. I did. So, but he was right, and I lost bad. Like I was bounced out in the first games. So I played against two people and lost in straight sets, dude. I'm like, oh my god, I got to brush on my Magic skills. So there you have it. That was my re-entry back into MTG. Give away a $40 card and lose like you read about. So, but what I like to see is people that are kind of new at it. And I just went with Crimson Vow. Went to the pre-release of that, and there's a kid that was kind of new at it. And but everybody's kind of helping him out. Like he actually built a pretty good deck too, I thought. And yeah, I like seeing people pool together and helping people out. I like seeing that stuff. That's the interaction. That's the socialization. But on the other hand, you got the dinks where Magic is completely their life, and and rules. 7th edition. There we go. It's not a foil though. And yeah, those are the people that I really don't really care for, And I'll just be quiet. I won't just, It's almost like they mentally bully you. Like ooh, like it sets this off and sets this. Okay, all right, dude, I gotcha. I see what you did there. And there's a difference between how you say certain things and how you act. Like I don't know how else to explain that. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the one where if you're one of those people, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you none. But, yeah, see the little guy right there? On the spell Gorgia Weird is in the corner. If you're one of those people, yeah, I do apologize. I don't like it when people throw things in people's faces. So I've lived my life by being a quiet professional, and Magic's no different. So, quietly spank somebody, that's cool. Like, oh, dude, listen, you got a little mana fuck there. Like there's ways of saying stuff. There's ways of doing stuff. Like, because I hate winning or losing to get mana drowned or mana screwed. I really do. It stinks, but it's a reality of the game. So, but it's things like that. And there's just times where your just deck is better and you piloted it better. So there you have it. And there's other, it's on the other side as well. So stand by, guys. I'm just going to organize this. And we're back. Okay. I guess the way I'm trying to explain it is I don't mind getting beat. I don't. No one likes to lose. Everybody hates to lose. But there's got to be a loser in the game, for sure. However, you learn from losing. Not just building decks, but also improving upon precons and whatnot. And, what not to do. And then sometimes you discover things by accident, like certain synergies, like something you didn't realize before. You're like, oh, crap. It's almost like an epiphany. And you can build a deck around that. And that's why I love the game so much. But when somebody stomps on you, you just know you've been trashed. Like, I'll be the first one to go, bro, he just stomped the mud hole in me. And I always love the response. There's a Juggernaut. Where they just kind of give it like a quick little smile, like basically, yep, no, I did, but I like that. But it's also it's a very nice compliment to him or her and their deck building skills and how they piloted it. And I never this first portal, I think I never. I'm gonna put that one off the side actually. It's the first real old one I've seen. And if somebody says, like, oh, bro, you just killed me, that is definitely a rare. I remember this. That's revised. I remember that. Killed in Warlord. So, and bro, you just killed me. I'm like, yeah. I've been, I'll kind of do the same thing. I'll like, yeah, it's like an acknowledgement, like, dude, that's a nice deck. Like, thanks, man. Do you mind if I, rip it off? I'm like, yeah, absolutely, dude, So, and then, and sometimes I'll bring cards with me, and like Chief Reed, like he was, trading cards and giving cards away, which is awesome. That's part of the given part of the game. And there have been so many times where at the end of a pre-release or whatever, like I'll just like some of the cards I know I'm never going to use, or the beautiful lands that they had in the last Innistrad set, which I think are the only really redeeming things in that. The art is really good in Innistrad, I must say. Is like I just gave them away, like I don't have a problem doing stuff like that. Jeez, this is frustrating. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be looking at this and my eyes are gonna be spinning out of my head. So, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done, man. So you know the deal. But anyway, yeah, I have more games where I've totally gotten along with somebody, whether I won or lost. It doesn't matter. The fact is, it's just like life. You just play the game. You gotta play the game. So for no other reason than it's fun. It's an experience. You get to talk to people. You get to socialize. And you get to do nice things. Like just give shit away at the end. So, and get shit away at the end. Like, oh, dude, can I get that? I've asked for stuff. I've never had a problem doing it. And I definitely never had a problem giving it away. And the people that know me or just recognize me at the shops or just recognize me as oh, yeah, he's kind of a given person. They're not afraid to approach me and ask. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, man. So we can do that for you. So I'll do it in trade. I'm like, dude, just take it. He's like, no, it's like a $10 card. I'm like, yep, it is. So why don't you just take it? And if there's something I need down the road from you, just remember this. That's all. That's it. So, all right, yeah, the Kelvin Warlord might be a little something. I don't know about the portal wall, but stand by, guys. And we're back. Okay, yeah, Cemetery Gate is reserve list, but it's only 6 cents, and it is from Homelands, not from Portal. Don't be stupid your whole life, Dave. All right, here we go. So, I go back to school tonight for the first time since 1997 when I graduated at the ripe old age. 1997. Did I say 1977? The ripe old age of 22. So, went straight through 4 years of college right after high school. Worked my keons off while I was doing it. For the first 2 years, literally working 40 hours a week while going to school full time. So, and went to a 2-year college first. Did 2 years there and then transferred over to a 4-year college. Westfield State. It was Westfield State College at the time. Now it's a university. Yeah. So, but that's exciting. It's gonna be a trip heading back out there. So it's 10 3-hour blocks. One block per week. So, and it's more for a trade. But I actually did put my post 9/11 GI Bill in. I'm gonna see if that takes. Let's see if it takes for this, because it did say there are certain colleges that are authorized for that, even for trades, where it'll cover down the tuition and fees. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just the idea of going back to school. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so old. Wall of Corpses. That might be something. I don't think it is anything big, but it might be something. So I haven't seen a whole lot in this one. This has been a lot of modern stuff. When I say modern, I mean like the last 5 years. And every once in a while, you're getting. I'm stealing him, guy. I'm stealing him again. I'm taking the snowman. He ain't worth shit, bro. Love that snowman. So I will. I have one put away. I will give that to somebody. But yeah, it'll just be a different experience going back to school. So I think my wife's super excited just to kick me out of the house for a little bit. Like, go get smart, go do something, go get paid while you're getting smart. Like, all right, whatever. F my life. Such is life, I should say. So, but yeah, no, in 1997, I actually had a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I scored very well in the ASVAB test for the military. Not because I'm smart, because I'm just too stupid to quit. And they're like, yeah, dude, listen, man, go OCS, become an officer. We'll commission you, blah blah blah. Like, they'll branch you out to wherever you want to do. They're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to jump out of planes and kill things. My recruiter's like, no, no, man, no, you don't want to do that. He's like, that's what I did. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'm like, you said to have fun. You said, like to be a cop. I don't need any specific MOS. He said, just go and pick a job that you're gonna have fun with. And even my recruiter's like looking at me cockeyed. He's like, you sure that's what you want to do? I'm like, fucking A right it is, So, and that's what I did. Hence the reason why I was at Fort Bragg for the first 3 years. So, being airborne infantry. Stand by. I'm just gonna organize this. And we're back. Okay, so Wall of Corpses. It is reserve list, but it is not worth a good goddamn. So it's like 6 cents. All right, here we go. Gonna continue on here. Oh, we got some cards that are backwards. So yeah, when I got to Fort Bragg, I was a angry little mook. No other way to say that. 5'6" ball of hate and rage. Didn't drink, barely drank rather. Didn't smoke. Didn't have any bad habits. Nothing. And okay, that's right. It's not miscut. It's it forms the choo-choo train. So it's one of the unsets. So that actually might be a little something. I'll put it off to the side. We'll check it out here in a minute. But yeah, no, I took the job very seriously. Like I was all about myself. And I hate saying it like that, but and I was kind of glad that I was selfish in the beginning. Because I was good. I knew I was secure with myself. I was good with myself. So before I told anybody else to do something, I was better at PT than them. I was a better shot than them. I knew the job better than they did, and that's what was important, because when you looked at your leaders, you always wanted confidence that they were going to make the right decision. And my career started off very, very good, and also in the fact that my first team leader was also he was a 36-year-old man. He was 11 years older than me, but he was older. I was also older. I had been in the workforce for 3 years right out of college. So, yeah, that's just worth a little bit. Oh, there we go. Love those cards. Actually, I actually need those. So, guy, I'm ripping them off. Anyway, ooh, I was not expecting these. All right, hold that thought. I'm going to put those down. Those I've already gone through, guys. Okay, these are okay. Yeah, I was going to say the championship. Okay, August 99. Let's see what we got here. All right, I'll go through these kind of slow. Yeah, Scald, I remember that. Shatter Impulse, yeah. Jackal Pup, Fire Slinger. There you go. Stone Rain. Wow. Wow, he took a lot of sets and made these, 6th edition, Ursa Saga, obviously. I saw Exodus in there. Scald, Pillage. Yeah, I want to know what some of these are. I mean, I don't know if he took out the good ones or not, but it's definitely a championship set. So we'll definitely put those off to the side. Emblems worth a little bit. Okay, this is... Yep. I remember that, actually. Yeah, so, but no, it was the perfect combination. He loved to teach and I loved to learn. And he was training me on the weekends. I mean, that's actually worth a little bit. What year is that? 97, 5th edition. Okay. That ain't worth jack. And, yeah, he was just a great guy. Trent Creighton. So, great team leader. I'm glad he was my first team leader, and he set me up for success. The rest of my career. So, great man. All right, guys, stand by. I'm just going to get a price on these and organize this shit. Stand by. All right, and we're back. Okay, this is the Mark Lapine 1999 Yokohama Championship deck. It's not the complete one, but it's definitely pieces of it. So, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll put that in the red pile. So, I guess he was like a runner-up or something like that. So, but yeah, no, just everything going back to the military stuff. It just, my career started off very good. And I was extremely lucky to get the leadership that I had in the beginning. And in that he cared. He cared. And he set me up for a lot of success. That's revised. Revised. A lot of Stone Rains. That's how far back those go. So, and yeah, it just, he taught me how to shoot. He couldn't keep up with me in PT. Like, that was the one thing. But he was 6'2", 220 pounds, and this guy was just a fucking tank. There's no other way to say it. He was just a thick dude, man. And, but if he got a hold of you, forget about it. It was over. It was over. Needless to say, I never pissed him off. You know, and he knew that. Like, you know, there would be like joking on the weekends. Like, we knew where to draw the line. Like during the workday, it was work. That's it. It was Sergeant Creighton or Corporal Creighton. You know, didn't mess around with that. On the weekends, it was Trent. So, and it was Dave. So, there you have it. So yeah, I got my EIB right away just because this guy, you know, he bring me out Dave Nightland Nav. He didn't care. I think it's Oblivion. Some Oblivion lands. Yeah. All right, there we go. And yeah, it was like I was a good soldier. I really was, because I shut my mouth and I did what I was told and I was on time and I had everything I needed. And you know what? I expected the same of my people when I became an E5. That's just the way it was. So, the lone wolf. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Who lands again? Joven's ferrets. That's right. I remember actually, who sent me those? Alex Hall sent me some packs. Very cool of him. Volcanic guys are getting into some old stuff here. For damn sure. Yeah. Old lands. I think I'm going to stop after this one. So, my back's starting to ping a little bit, guys. I do apologize. I know, weak, Solari. Ooh, Control Magic from Revised. That's something. It's like $1 or $2. Not a bad hit. You got to get $80 back somehow. Ooh, we're getting into some Curd Apes. Okay. I just saw Curd Apes, which is a common, but it is revised, nonetheless. Phantasmal Terrain. I think it's at least an uncommon. Feedback. I'm just checking to see if it's unlimited. No, it's not. It's revised. It even makes me stop and like, oh shit, what is that? Okay, that's Chronicles. Versus Legacy, Samite Healer, and that is also revised. Just checking, guys. They're like, damn, Solari, you gonna stop now? You're just getting into some good shit. Oh, that one box I had. Oh my god. Oh, when I pulled out like $1,700, that was crazy. That was crazy. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna finish up this one side. Stand by. All right, and we're back. Okay, so Control Magic, guys, are only 90 cents. I thought it was at least a couple bucks. I was way off. So yeah, when I actually got there, like when I got to the Army, I was in pretty good shape, and but when I got to reception at Fort Bragg, you have to take a PT test, which the old ones was the 2-2-2, 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. You didn't do them consecutively. You did them consecutively, but like there was like a 10-minute break in between each exercise, you know. But push-ups I was really good at because I had extreme upper body strength, and plus I'm short as hell. And when I got out of boot camp, I think I was at 111, 112 push-ups. I can't remember exactly the exact number, but it was definitely over 110. And in 2 minutes. So when I got to reception, like when I got home, after airborne school and all that, I went home for 2 weeks, and I didn't drink, I didn't do any of that crap. I actually just worked out, like actually weight lifted. So, because I had lost so much like muscle mass there. And I went to reception at Fort Bragg 2 weeks later, and I did the 2-2-2, and I did my normal sit-ups and run, but I did 115 push-ups. So when I got to my unit, they're like, my platoon sergeant, he's the E7, you know, he's the oldest one in the platoon. He looked at my PT card, and it says 115, 95, 12-15 run, something like that. It was in the 12s. And he goes, bullshit, you did 115 push-ups. So he's like, I'm gonna grade him, Creighton. And to my team leader, he's like, yeah, absolutely, sorry. My team leader's not arguing with the old man. So I get down and I crack out 116 push-ups, and they would look for everything, like the full extension, check everything, because that's you're talking. It's a push-up almost every second for 2 minutes. So I'm going like a bat out of hell, and So, and he's like, no, he really did 116. I knock on 116 of them, and he shows my first sergeant right away. He's 45 years old. He's like he's an airborne ranger. Oh, my platoon sergeant was airborne ranger, SF medic, like all this, like they're all like stacked, on the right hand side and the left hand side. These guys are like the real deal soldier. And so, like, they gave me like a day rest, and they had, the first sergeant goes, Solari, you doing PT with me today? Because the first sergeant would do PT on his own, or with whomever he chose to. And so I go to do the PT test, and I cracked out 118 push-ups. And he's like, whoa. So it just kept going up. Like, it was just going up and up and up and up and up. Because the reason being is that they call bullshit. And I don't like when people challenge my integrity. So for some reason, I just get that little extra burst at the end. And then I did the rest of the PT test. So the first sergeant hands that to the captain, the company commander. And because the first sergeant wanted to put me in for an ARCOM. Not ARCOM, an AAM, an Army Achievement Medal. And the reason for that is because I had gone over a 350 on the PT test. And he thought, that was very exceptional at the time. And the captain's like, yeah, I gotta, he goes, these push-ups, he was like, there's no way he's doing 118. So first sergeant, he said, Solari, report to me in 2 days. So it was like a Friday. I get down, and the captain wanted to do a PT test with me. The first sergeant was going to be the counter, and the commander wanted to see how I was if I was properly performing the push up. And I was. I knocked out 121 push ups, and the commander goes, go shower up and get ready for the duty day. They put me in for an AAM. It got denied. He's young. He should be getting a 350 on his PT test. So the most I ever did on a PT test, I did knock out a 375. So that was pretty darn good. Ooh, I thought it was something different, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like something different. So yeah, getting back to the cards here, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm going off on a I love me rant about how I started my military career. Just how it began and how it ended are two totally different, stories. If my younger self looked at my older self, he'd be like, oh, you wuss. My older self would go, yeah, you just wait, bud. You'll understand. You'll get there one day. So there you have it. Okay, now let's go get some Shadows over Innistrad here. 7th edition, not foil though. Matcaster, anybody? Okay, this wasn't bad. The top part looks a little better, but you always want the bad news first. So there you have it. You got a 90-cent control magic. Good job, guy. So that's all right. It's all good. Hey, could be worse. Could be Crimson Vow. Even worse than that, Strixhaven. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop it here. Until next time, I'm just gonna pack this stuff up, and I will see you either tomorrow or the following day. Cheers.